Hello warriors, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alejandra. Today warriors, we're having a story time, and this story happened about a couple of days ago. It goes from me visiting someone at the hospital to me going into emergency room. I know, it sounds crazy. So, a couple of days ago, my husband and I go to visit his boss because he's at the hospital. He's been there for about a week. So, we go to visit him. Everything was okay, guys. I was feeling really, really good. On our way there, I told my husband that I was getting a little bit of car sick. Something normal for me. I usually get car sick. I drink water. I try to relax, and everything's okay. So, everything was okay. We get to the hospital. I'm feeling okay, guys. We go, we visit him, we're there talking in the room with him. He's telling us what's going on, everything that he's going through. While we're talking to him, I start feeling a little bit nauseous and like a little bit dizzy. So I told my husband that I'm going to step out. That's the only thing I told my husband, that I was going to step out of the room and go to the waiting room. He said fine. So I go to the waiting room, I sit down at the waiting room, and I was so dizzy, guys. Like, I was dizzy, I was nauseous, and the first thing that came up to me was my blood pressure is probably going up, because I always get those symptoms when my blood pressure goes up or when I'm about to get an anxiety attack. But it felt more like my blood pressure was going up. Then I start noticing that I was shaking. I felt like my body was shaking. So I text my husband and I go, babe, I don't feel good. Can you come out? And he says, yes, I'm going right now. In a matter of seconds, you guys, I start feeling like dizzy. Like, I couldn't keep my head up. I started noticing that I couldn't hear, and I was seeing spots, like white spots. I had my phone in my hand. And since I was on the open text with my husband, I called him, and he said that I was telling him, help, help, help. I don't feel good. I'm going to faint. I don't remember. I do remember calling my husband. Like, I do remember calling my husband. I don't remember what I told him because I couldn't hear nothing. Like, I can hear like it's people like talking because we were at the waiting room, but like from far. Like, I couldn't hear clear. And then, matter of seconds, my husband comes out and he says when he got there, I was already fainting, and we're at the hospital. So there were firefighters going inside the area where my husband was at. So my husband immediately calls the firefighters, a nurse, a doctor. Tell me why my husband says there was 15 people around me. I don't remember. I don't see anything because I did faint. My husband says that I did faint. There was some point where I was unconscious, and they were trying to like wake me up. And then eventually they woke me up, and they told me that they were going to take me to emergency room because we were like in the hospital where, you know, they have admitted people, not emergency room. So they wheel me to the emergency room. Going through to the emergency room, I don't remember how we got there. I just remember that they like telling me if I can go on a wheelchair, so they helped me in a wheelchair. My husband said that there was like 10 people after, like, wheeling me through the hospital. There were security guards, there were firefighters, there was a doctor, nurses, everyone around me trying to figure out what happened to me because, like I said, I fainted at the hospital. So we go to the emergency room. By the time we get to emergency room, I'm a little bit more conscious, and I'm able to, they're asking me questions of what happened, and I'm, you know, explaining to them what happened. You know, obviously I told them my history of scleroderma and high blood pressure, and they're like, okay, they start doing tests. They also did a blood work. Then they checked my blood pressure, you guys. When they checked my blood pressure, I for sure thought that my blood pressure was gonna be high, that was one of the reasons why I fainted. But no, you guys, my blood pressure was low. I was, to tell you the truth, I don't remember the second number. The first number was 100. That was low, especially for me because I'm used to always seeing my numbers high, 150, 160, 175, always high. And with my medication, I've been able to control it. It's been a process of me trying to control my blood pressure, but I finally find the perfect medication where I'm being stable with my blood pressure. For me to hear that my blood pressure was in 100, I was like, what? So they told me that that's why I fainted, because my blood pressure, my sugar went down. And let me tell you guys, this happened to me before already. It happened to me, if you guys remember, last year, with everything that I was going through, with all the stress, with all the worries, with everything. I fainted at the nail salon. So it was something that happened to me before. My husband asked me, "Are you stressed? Are you okay? What's causing all the stress?" I don't feel stressed. I think that since he came, my stress levels went down. To say the truth, went really down, because I have my husband with me. Now that the whole process is over, we're being able to enjoy each other. We're being able to enjoy our family. I don't feel stressed. There are things going on. There's always things going on in your life with yourself or your family. But I don't feel stressed. He thinks it's because of the stress of what's going on or what happened. My mom thinks it's because stress comes out however they want, and sometimes stress comes out after everything you've been through, and it's maybe my body just telling me that I have to that everything I put my body through last year, it's like finally trying to release everything that I went through, because I did, you guys. I pushed my body last year to the max, a lot. I did things that I never thought I will be able to do. You guys know, I started working. Last year I started working, and I was doing extra hours because I needed to work. I was providing for myself and my husband. I was providing for here where I live, and I was providing for where he was at. So taking extra shifts, going on road trips because of work, which I love, I enjoy, but I was pushing my body a lot. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how I did it. Actually, I do. I think God helped me so much last year, but I think eventually my body's telling me you need a rest. I'm not blaming my job, you guys, because I love my job, you guys. I love it so much. I love every single event. We went to Vegas last month, and I enjoyed it. I was able to go with my husband, with my co-leader, Brittany, and her husband, and we just had so much fun, you guys. So I know it's not work. I love my work. They understand when I'm not feeling good. So yeah, guys, I don't know what happened. I just wanted to share with you guys that I fainted. I have to go do tests to see what caused it. My doctor wants to keep checking to see if it keeps happening. If my blood pressure keeps going down, then we have to change my medication. Just been checking my blood pressure every single day, which I usually do, and it's normal. But now more just making sure that the numbers don't go down. So yeah, that's my story time of what happened to me a couple of days ago. But I think this is the life of a young adult living with scleroderma, guys. We always have something going on. When you're a scleroderma patient, there's always something going on. And yeah, but I'm doing okay. I'm actually fine. Like, after I came out of the emergency room, I felt fine. I felt tired, and on my way home from the ER, I was getting dizzy. So we stopped to get like something sweet. I ended up getting lemonade, and I drank, and then I was fine, because you guys, I always carry my cup. So I always carry either a Starbucks cup or a Stanley with water. Everywhere I go, I carry my water, because I can't live without my water. So I had water, and I thought, water's gonna help me, but I guess I needed something sweet. So now everywhere I go, I take a candy just in case my blood pressure goes down or my sugar goes down. So yeah, that's what happened to me a couple of days ago. Like I said, I am doing fine. I felt tired that day, and the next day I was tired. But other than that, checking blood pressure has been normal for me. Yeah, I wanted to share with you guys how it is. What happens in the life of a young adult living with scleroderma. Let me know if it happens to you. Let me know if you guys, if you guys have fainted, or what are the reasons to tell you, since last year was, I think last year was the first time I fainted. This is the second time I fainted. I am thankful that I fainted at a hospital. That it happened while I was inside a hospital, and that my husband was with me to help me. The last time my mom was with me to help me, and I thank God that someone was with me, because throughout the week I'm alone at my house, and like right now everyone's concerned. My mom, my husband concerned, are you okay? I mean, my husband calls me all the time while he's at work, but now especially, you guys know how husbands are. Well, at least mine, he always worries about me, making sure that I'm okay. We already have like an emergency plan in case it happens again, because I do have like seconds before I faint, that I can still ask for help, because that's what happened with me the first time. I was able to ask my mom for help, and then last time, a couple of days ago, that happened again. I was able to ask my husband for help. So if it ever happens again while I'm home alone, I can easily call my husband, and then he can call, the ambulance, or if, someone that can come help me if it happens again. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. I pray it doesn't happen again. I'm trying to, be calm, I guess. But like I said, I don't feel stressed. I feel good, actually. I think when we went to Universal, I think I told you guys, I feel very blessed. Oh no, for my birthday, I told you guys that I feel very blessed this year. Very, very blessed for everything that has happened with me, with my husband, with my close family. Like, I feel blessed to have my family with me. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe my body's just tired and it's telling me I need to calm down and relax. But yeah, this is my little story time of how I went to visit someone at the hospital, and I ended up at ER. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give your like, subscribe down below, leave any comments if you guys want to get to know me more or more about Scleroderma. Don't forget, you guys, we are about a month and a half from 1,000,000 steps for Scleroderma LAOC walk. I am super excited for that walk. You guys have no idea all the amazing things we have planned. The raffle items, you guys, that we're going to have, amazing. You guys are not going to want to miss that amazing event that we're having on Scleroderma Awareness Day, June 29th. I hope I get to see you guys. I'll leave you guys the link below where you guys can create a team, register for my team, or donate. Any donation counts. Anything really helps you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.